Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. There's a lot to talk about. Let's just get straight into it.
Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Hi WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, just a quick disclaimer. If we lagged during the video, apologies. But yeah, this is your match review straight after the game. Chelsea have lost 1-0 away from home. I just feel sorry for the fans travelling. I feel sorry for fans that wake up in the middle of the night. I feel sorry for people that actually believe Chelsea have a chance of bouncing back. I feel sorry for people that think Graham Potter is going to be Superman. You know, I can probably say Lampard's ball was better than this.
Nah.
I
don't even know what could be worse than this right now, to be fair.
So Lampard's ball is better than this.
That was disorganised mess. Tuchel just got us through, certain times. Champions League Cup and the Club World Cup kind of did cloud over how poor we were. And we've just, the end of the Tuchel reign has now re-emerged itself with an even uglier head under Potter. And it's now depressing. When was the last time we actually scored a goal? Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle. What, against Zagreb, 2 goals. That's the last time we scored. Even against Brighton, we managed to score a goal.
You wanted to go to this game?
I'm so glad we didn't, because that was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, and it's depressing watching it.
Guys, like the video, man. Help us out. I'm depressed. He looks happy. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification, and all that good stuff, of course. Let's talk about the team lineup very quickly. I was very disappointed in the lineup, except Lewis Hall obviously starting.
I'm Broha. I thought Broha and Lewis Hall was positive. Yes, you've got energy with Mount and Gallagher, but you've got no creativity with that midfield, Kovacic and Jorginho. Just absolutely nothing there. And when you start with a back three, Azpilicueta, and Chalobah and Koulibaly, what really do you expect? You've got Loftus-Cheek who comes off after a few minutes, but Loftus-Cheek is a utility man, not good enough for this Chelsea lineup, not good enough.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus-Cheek, always.
I cut you off.
Regardless of Loftus-Cheek being in your video, he is not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. And I've said this time and time again. Go from my Twitter. I've said it time and time again. He's not good enough. Squad player at absolute best. Got injured today, came off. We then put Azpilicueta right wing back. It's like playing with no player there. You obviously got Hall, who tried. Nice little crossing for Broha in the first half of his shot, which was tame. But other than that, what was the first half? The first half just went by. It was dull. It was boring. And there was no creativity at all. As to be expected when you look at that lineup. I mean, what do you expect from that lineup when you look at it? Where's the goals going to come from? Where's the creativity going to come from? Tell me. Mount. The guy's in one of the worst periods of his life in terms of form. And we were asking him and Gallagher to get in and around Broha. I don't think Broha got anyone within 5 yards of him, of another Chelsea player. It's that embarrassing. Honestly, it was poor, but we went in at 0-0 half-time. He brings on Pulisic in the second half. What does Pulisic do? Oh, wait, nothing, as he always does. I'm fed up of this guy as well, and I've said this time and time again. And I'm not just picking on Pulisic and Mount because they've lacked quality in several periods of their Chelsea careers, because every other player right now is so bad. So I can't even pick on Pulisic and Mount, who I expect more from, because all of the players are being so bad today. And in the last few games, Arsenal, there was no fight. The most fight I saw was when Chalobah squared up to Xhaka at the end of the game, 88.
That's the same as today.
That was the point I was going to make. Exactly. At the end of the game, Havertz is having a little bit of a dig. Cucurella, Mount comes on with his jacket. Oh, let's get involved. I don't want to see that scummy side of these guys at the end of the game. I want to see that shithousery during the game. Newcastle, yes, they could have 1 or 2 red cards. There were some disgusting challenges thrown in at the end. And what do? Oh, we just jump around, we sissy around. Where's the actual will to fight, to actually dig in and try and get something? Not once did I think we were going to score today. Kovacic is at the end trying to run through, release the ball. Pulisic release the ball. Every single time we fail to release the ball.
They don't release the ball.
It is so frustrating to watch. We don't have any overlap. When I was watching Man City earlier, yes, they lost the game. But I'm on the edge of my seat. There's going to be a goal, something exciting. Not once did I ever watch this game throughout the entire 98, 99 minutes of play and go, oh, this is a decent game. I've been depressed watching Chelsea for quite a few games now. but it's gone through the Tuchel era, the Lampard era, and we've steadily declined since the Conte era. When was the last time you looked at Chelsea side and thought, this is a good team, dynamic, creative? Cesc Fabregas. That's the last time you had someone that could create. We're missing a Fabregas right now. We've got no one to create. And don't throw Jorginho into the mix because he's completely the wrong player.
Regista.
No, completely the wrong player. Our midfield is where a lot of our issues lie. You've got no creativity. You've got barely any pace. Jorginho is only suitable for a few games. Kovacic clearly isn't fit. Koulibaly comes in not fit, making rash challenges. Cucurella, I don't even know how this guy's worth 6 million at the moment, let alone 60 million. But this is the thing, you can't even dig like individual players because everyone is so bad. The only one I could say in the last few games has been decent in those defeats. Obviously Hall in the last 2 games, who has shown a little bit of talent and a little bit of willingness to go forward. But the other guys, I mean, Chalobah I could probably name, and that is about it. Mendy can't play out with the back, so what do? We just keep giving the ball to him and try and all Newcastle do is just press. So the whole first half, we can't even get out of our half because we're just being pressed. 3 at the back, goes diagonal, sideways, backwards, sideways. That's all you need to do is just move your head from centre back to right back. That's all you need to do as a Chelsea fan. It's honestly embarrassing watching it. And don't say to me, we've just played 3 of the best teams in the league. Arsenal we lost at home, Newcastle away, and Man City, Man City's second team. It will be our second team. So yes, we've played 3 of the best teams in the league, but that's the standard we should be at. We should be well ahead of Newcastle. I don't care that Potter's only just come into this side. I know some of these signings are not his, but we have enough quality in this squad to at least compete today. But we didn't put a challenge in. We didn't make a chance. What's going on? And don't tell me that this is acceptable, because it is not acceptable. I'm not saying Potter out like you may be and other people may be because he's just come in. He needs to assess it. I'm saying maybe. I'm not saying you. I'm saying other people.
I'm not knowing that my flipping internet showing me that one bar on the screen. That means the audio might be okay, but the camera's going to be...
At the end of the day, the Wi-Fi is just replicating Chelsea's effort right now.
Literally.
It's literally non-existent. So it's very frustrating. That's why I can't even give any individuals because it's a collective mess. And Potter stands on the sideline for 90 minutes doing what? The substitutions. Every game he makes a triple substitution, and normally back in the day you got triple subs, right? Let's get some pace, get some energy. What did Havertz do when he came on?
He scored.
You got a goal scorer, Aubameyang, just sitting on the bench, picking his nose. We've got Zakaria, who's been half decent in the 2 games he's played. Don't even bring him on. We're lacking a presence, some dynamism in midfield, sitting on the bench. You're bringing off Lewis Hall for Cucurella. Clearly wasn't well enough to start, so why bring him on?
Sterling
probably just thought, I can't be bothered to play this crap. Let me just get to the World Cup. Paul Desicky. And to be honest, I don't blame him. Because it's honestly shocking to watch. We can't even get agitated anymore because it's that depressing. Just watching this. And like I said, you can't even tell me it's about the teams we're playing against. And our Potter's just come in. He hasn't made his signings. He's just come from a Brighton side that he massively improved. Yes, it took a bit of time. But the standard of players at Brighton compared to the standard at Chelsea, he should be walking in going, what? This is great news. Easy peasy. Look at the quality of these players. The training standards. Look at, all of these players that I can choose from. I've got 22 players that are, have quality. What did we see on the pitch?
Okay. The real question is, can we still get top 4?
As we said earlier, I'm actually worried that we won't. If Arsenal beat Wolves today, we will be 16 points behind top of the league. And we've only played 14 games. How? We're averaging 1 less point a game than Arsenal potentially. Arsenal last season, they finished. They didn't even finish in the Champions League spots. How are we at this point in our time? I do not understand. Man City, luckily, have been dropping points. So, if they hadn't have been dropping these points and Arsenal hadn't have been, setting such a higher pace, we would have been even further behind if it wasn't for Man City messing up.
Well, look, I'm not going to waste...
No, I want to hear your opinion. I've vented here. I want to know what you're thinking. There's a lot of anger inside.
Because...
What's going on with Potter? Is Potter going to stay?
That's what I'm saying. I honestly think this is worse than Frank Lampard. Like, with
the amount of quality we bought, because Lampard and Tuchel bought some decent players. Bro, that have not been playing well.
The players that we have, I don't care how bad they are, I think I would do better with them if I was managing them.
I think my 5-year-old will be better than that, to be honest. I just think it's a defensive, boring, anti-football formation we're playing at the moment. Don't tell me it's the Potter's fluid system of 5 at the back, 4 at the back, blah, blah, blah. These players clearly don't care. Exactly. And at the moment, we can't defend. We can't keep a clean sheet. But we're not scoring. Right now, why don't we just go shit or bust? Right, guys, we can't defend. We're boring as hell. We're getting pressed. All we're doing is playing up in the back, and we're getting suffocated by opposition. We're suffocated by Arsenal, suffocated by Man City, suffocated by Newcastle.
Bro, listen.
Just bypass the midfield, bypass the attack, play 3 bloody strikers. Havertz, Aubameyang, and Broja. Just let something stick. Just try something.
Bro,
whatever he tried.
Whatever he does, it's not going to change anything.
Clearly not.
So there's no point in you wasting your energy.
No,
I'm getting frustrated with the internet bar keeps coming up. That is absolutely going to ruin this video now. See that one bar there?
Yeah, it's going to ruin.
It's going to ruin it.
But is it going to ruin my mood worse than Chelsea today? Probably.
Yes.
But tell me, what needs to change? We've got 6 weeks of World Cup. Thank God.
Sell players, buy players.
You're going to sell half the squad, if not 3/4 of the squad.
Yeah, just sell it.
But the thing is, look at all these pin-up boys that we've got in our squad. You know?
Bro, why still going on and waste your time? Honestly, why do you waste your time explaining all of this? I don't understand.
We've got too many pin-up boys that are interested in fashion.
Let's leave it there.
We're actually trying to play football.
Let's leave it there.
All that passion at the end of the game, fighting, same as the Arsenal game, all this likey. Why? Leave it all on the pitch and actually give a damn then. Because it's embarrassing. It genuinely is embarrassing. I don't want to go to my office anymore because I turn up and all I see is Arsenal fans, Man United fans. Even Man United fans are bantering me. Man United fans are bantering me right now.
They shouldn't do.
But look at where they're in the league.
Ready?
They had a much worse start. Look at them.
Ready?
They're 3-4 places above us. We're in 8th place. We could be 9th tomorrow if Fulham beat Man United.
Bro, listen, end this, man. I can't bother.
It's a joke.
Guys,
It's a joke.
thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving up your time to watch that drivel of Chelsea and then see our opinions.
Like the video, subscribe.
Get this man to 30k.
One bar just put me off as well. I think that's the icing on the cake. I'm done with this entire session. Peace, people. Peace. World Cup coming soon. Content.